Hey, praise the Lord, everybody. This is your boy Dray Hill, and I want to invite you to a very special edition of the Churchouse Snapshot interview. Now, it's important and it's special for two reasons. The first reason is this is our first anniversary. Yes, it is our birthday. And so we've been doing this for a year. And the second reason is we have a special guest. So he's at home visiting right now, and I had a chance to connect up with him. His name is DeJuan Wright. Praise the Lord, Doc. Praise the Lord. How you doing?
Good. I'm great.
Good. This young man, he plays basketball professionally, but he plays professional basketball over in Europe. And he is a player in France, and I'm going to let him talk more about it. And I'm excited to see what God is doing, and so we're going to talk a little bit more.
First of all, thanks for having me.
Yes,
of course.
sir.
It's an honor to do this right
Okay.
now.
All right.
So, but yeah, like you said, I grew up in the city, and went to Renaissance High School.
Okay.
Played basketball there. Ended up graduating from Detroit Henry Ford, a transfer my junior year.
Wow.
To,
Okay.
Detroit Henry Ford.
Okay.
And I went on to play in Miami at Florida International for Isaiah Thomas. Who is,
Wow.
you know, Detroit Bad Boys,
Right.
Pistons, you know,
Yes.
legend.
Yes.
You know, so yeah, that's where I did my college career. So that was phenomenal being from Detroit, playing for him.
Right.
And then I became a professional.
Wow.
I went to Holland. Amsterdam, my first season.
Wow. Okay.
And then last season I was in France.
So now, okay, now you made it sound so easy, but going from America to another country, and what happened? What did the Lord do to cause this type of connection? To be able to go over there. What happened?
Yeah, the Lord blessed, in so many ways. I was actually, I got injured against University of Maryland on December 19th. I tore my MCL and my meniscus in my knee. And I was like on the NBA radar.
Really?
But I ended up getting hurt, and like that was a really trying time for me.
Okay.
But the Lord blessed anyway, and I ended up landing a job overseas, and it was nothing but His grace that, allowed me to go from college, being injured my senior year,
Right.
to getting a job, as a professional basketball player.
Wow, that is awesome. So now this is another thing. You have mentioned the Lord, and one of the things that we want our audience to know is that it's important. That walk with the Lord is so important because you did not know that the injury was coming.
Exactly.
But even through what seemed like tragedy or mishap, God is in control. If He is the head of our lives, then He'll lead us and guide us. Even through the valley of the shadow of death,
Exactly.
that looked like that was a death situation, like everything was over,
Right.
But it was just a shadow.
Exactly.
And God knows how to lead us through that. And so was there any type of thing that the Lord showed you, or you just, what in that time when you didn't know what was going to happen next, how did you have the faith or the strength to continue to move forward anyway?
Really the thing that He showed me is to just trust Him, and that was a really trying time in my life, maybe, one of the most trying times in my life, because I had never been injured before in that way. But, he just showed me how to trust him, and his plan is a perfect plan, we have our own plans,
right.
In life, but God has so much more greater than we think we have,
right.
think we can do,
That's
like
true.
his plan is so much more greater. So I had to really trust him and lean on him, because, I spent my whole life training to become a basketball player, and for me to get hurt that way, I really had to, put my trust in him.
Wow, that is something. It's a difference when you say that you trust him, and when you are actually there and you have no other choice but to trust him.
The only choice I had.
Right,
exactly.
right,
It's
right.
a difference, man.
Yeah.
When you are actually, tried.
So now another thing that that I recently found out about you, and I didn't know, is that you were in music.
Yes, I am into music.
Okay. Yeah. So what? So, is this something that you grew up with? Because I know your dad,
Right.
was in music, and I know one of your sisters or both of your sisters. I can't remember. Used to sing or still sing. Okay, right. And so did that influence you, or?
Yeah, it definitely influenced me. I grew up around music.
Okay.
My dad, started the choir at Clinton Street, right about that temple,
okay.
And he was always singing, and he was in a music group, he was in a singing group. My sister sings, my brother plays the bass and plays the drums, so
I didn't know that.
yeah, so it's
Okay.
like my family is, really musically inclined,
Okay.
But I started playing the guitar maybe 6 years ago, 6 or 7 years ago, just as a hobby, and the Lord blessed that I was able to be decent at playing.
Okay.
So I just stuck with it,
Okay.
and yeah, like the Lord blessed, man. So I'm able to play basketball and play the guitar a little bit too.
Wow. Okay. Yeah. So now being there and understand doing well and the popularity and stuff like that, comes. So how do you deal with that? Was it something that came suddenly, or it was just something that you can begin to see more and more, and it's like, wow, man, I'm a king,
Well, it is a lot of pressure. Because you're an American, so it's like we're there LeBron James, or we're there like Kobe Bryant. So it's definitely temptations every day. I think my biggest temptation is I don't know if I can call it a temptation, but I'm not able to go to church as much as I want to. Because I'm always on the road. So that's a big problem. That I have sometimes. So a lot of times I have to like stream church from online. The internet. So I think that's one of my biggest, like, you kind of get in a depression, when you're not around saved, saints, and the people who love to worship God like you do, So that's really, an issue. But you have to work on your own relationship if you can't enter a temple. Like if you can't be in a place of worship, you have to just create your own worship, as best as you can.
Okay. So now, do you get a chance to be an example, or not example, but a witness, or example witness, or your celebrity does it, can you, is that something that you're allowed to do, in that organization, or?
Yeah, definitely. I think, wherever I play, my words, or my words have held a lot of weight, so I'm able to be an example. So and I don't take that lightly. You know, even if just walking around, you're able to be an example. You know, so that's definitely huge. And I've had the opportunity to have some Christians on my team.
Oh, that's good.
So I've been able to go to Hillsong Church and different places like that, you know, and have, you know, Bible studies with my teammates like every week. So I definitely, you know, find time to, you know, keep fine tuning myself, you know, and to be a great example for the people around me.
Man, that is good. That's good. So now I like to get into the music meat.
Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna have Juan play a song or two, or just a piece of a song. We just wanna show you what a little bit what he's doing, and who knows, I might join him, you know, on the piano or something. I don't know, but we'll just see how it goes. So hold up. And we're gonna do a little song by CC Winans, and I'm just gonna mess around with just a little humming because I don't know all the words. All right, here we go. Ready?
Yes, sir.
1, 2, 3, and. So much, man.
Thank you, sir.
All right. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I hope that this young man has really inspired you. I know he's an inspiration to me. You know, just knowing him from before and seeing, you know, what God has done for him and what God is doing for him, and how humble, you know, he is, and so that's a blessing. So again, thank you for celebrating our 1-year anniversary. Until next time. Peace.
Peace.
Thanks, man.
Thank you, sir.